Hey, what's up, Otter Creek fam? It's your host KO, and today I want to be talking to you about a project I've been working on. If you've seen my last live stream or watched the playback, then you may have seen it toward the end of the video. And I'll go ahead and jump into it. As you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. It is a work in progress, but this is my new breeding rack. So, the basic layout of it, I'm going to have four 10 gallons on each level, and right now you can see I only have three. I actually do have all the supplies for the fourth one, all except for the actual tank itself, so I'm gonna have to go get that, and then we'll have this row complete. Well, not actually, because the basic layout of it is going to be, not sure what the bottom is going to be, but the middle is going to be shrimp, and then the top or the bottom's either going to be guppies, and then not sure what the other row is going to be. It may end up being endlers, more guppies. Really not sure yet. Haven't really decided what I want to try and breed. But here are the two shrimp tanks that I have. These are the Blue Dreams. It's shaky right now. These are the Blue Dreams. I actually don't have any in here yet. I'm getting ready to place the order. I've just been kind of letting the tank cycle a little bit more. The sponge filter, I'd say, somewhat has some beneficial bacteria on it. I put it in an already established tank. And then, as you've seen in my other videos, here is my fire red tank. I got some really good looking shrimp in here. One thing I don't like about how these tanks are long ways is it's hard to see like all the way in the back. But and then this tank, this is the one that you guys seen my rainbow shark getting treated for bloat in, which he made it, by the way. He's doing absolutely fine. And I just have Guppy fry in here. Whoop. And what do you guys think about the bare bottom? I mean, I kind of like it. I like it with the plants in the pots. It's gonna make it really easy to be cleaned. As you can see, the bottom's dirty, but I think if you have a lot of tanks, it's gonna make it a lot easier to do like cleaning, water changes, stuff like that. It looked like I had a bunch of fry when I had them in that little breeder basket, but now that they're in this 10 gallon, don't look like that much. Which they're all kind of hiding right now up in that guppy grass. Yeah, I know, I like substrate too. This is my first bare bottom tank, so I mean, it's alright. I see a lot of people that are breeding fish do it this way, so that's why I wanted to try it out. I may end up switching to substrate, but not sure yet. Kind of like those plants, and this tank is like halfway through, I guess, it's set up. Yeah, it's definitely easier to get the fish out. Like if I wanted to, I could just basically pull these pots out, and then I just have an empty tank where I can net fish. As you can see, like, I got a hang on back filter and this black top that has the LEDs. I actually have a 20-inch LED just like this one that I'm going to run across this one and that tank, and then I have two more sponge filters on the way that kind of got delayed by the hurricane going on right now, so, but it's a work in progress. That's a male right there. Good looking shrimp. I can't wait to get these blue dreams though. But yeah, that's basically the progress I have going on. You guys have any suggestions on things I could put in these other tanks? I mean, I thought about getting a couple high-end strains of guppies, but I feel like the majority of the world just likes colorful guppies, and they're not going to pay what the strains are worth to acquire guppies. A pistos, yeah. I've never kept a pistos. I haven't even really done any much research. I mean, I know they are beautiful fish. I've seen your videos and I absolutely love those fish. I'm gonna have to look up the breeding techniques of them. As you can see, I have rock piles back here in my shrimp tanks, and that is basically uh, breeding paradise for shrimp. So they can get in there and lay their babies and have nothing bother them. I know it's really important, especially if you have like fish in there with them. It's not as much important if it's just shrimp, but I definitely think it would just still make it feel like home. I do have pest snails going in here though, just to try and help and keep that cycle going a little bit. As you can see, this is a new tank, and this is an older one. You can tell by all the algae, and this one just looks absolutely stunning. So do you just tank raise them? I mean, they just breed and keep breeding, or are they not like guppies and breed with their inbreed? I didn't want to use that word, but that's what it is, so. I was originally gonna do two 10 gallons, or like a 20 long and a 10, like sideways. But I mean, if you're gonna do it, might as well do it big. That way I can have some more tanks. Yeah, I might have to look into that. Yeah, I checked out that site you got a unboxing from the other day, and just to see what they had, because I saw that you got a pistos from them, and I've always been interested in the pistos. I just really haven't done much research on them because no one around here keeps them. Ding ding ding. That's probably a good reason to start breeding them. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to try that out. My water's moderately hard. It's pretty hard. Oh shit. It's hard. But one of my buddies does have an RO system, so if worst comes to worst, you know. I already planned on. This is gonna be hard. Trying to get this off. Okay. But I'll show you the TDS on this tank. 416. Oh, this one's a little bit higher, but 469. Hey Johnny, how are my guppies? They are doing absolutely amazing. Here is a 10-gallon full of fry. And yeah, you can see how much these snails are exploding in this tank. They are looking absolutely gorgeous. This is the first set of fry I ever had. You can see their color on their tails. I mean, it's just, they're stunning. Right there, look at those little half black fry. I've been netting all them out. I got most of the half blacks in here just because I'm wanted to try and breed that strain separately. I wouldn't say she's my favorite female, but it's between those two right there. And most of these older fry, they are female, so it's not wanting to focus. And my angelfish is getting ready to drop eggs too. Any advice for a shrimp tank? I would say make sure you get the right shrimp for the right water. Like, there's shrimp that like hard water and there's shrimp that like soft water. The neocaridinias like harder water and the caridinias like soft water. So if you have hard water, then stick with neos, which are like the ones that I have, the fire reds, and the ones that I'm getting ready to get, the blue dreams. You also have like your yellows, orange shrimp like that, and then your caridinias, which I don't really know too much about them because I've never looked into getting them because my water is hard. Depending on what size tank you're wanting to get. I mean, if you're going to try and breed, I like shell dwellers a lot, but probably my favorite fish is the angelfish. I don't know why, but since I started back into the hobby, that was the first fish I got because I had never kept them before, and I just love how personable they are. Like when you come up to the tank with food, my koi angel literally dances for me. It's hilarious. 20 long, I definitely wouldn't go with angels in. I would say, I'd probably say a pistos. Now if you got like a 29 gallon, you might be able to keep a couple angels for a little bit until they got bigger. Two male cherry shrimps. Okay, yeah, if you're wanting to do like a shrimp only tank, definitely don't want to mix them up. I mean, it depends. If you just want shrimp in there, it'd be fine, but if you're wanting to like breed and your shrimp stay true, and what that means is like you don't want anything bred into the line. Like I would never breed a fire red and a blue dream because that would completely tear up the gene pool. I mean, nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna get a not so colorful shrimp, and probably gonna ruin the gene pool, like I said. But if you're not worried about that, then there's no big deal. Like if you don't really have any high-end shrimp, then there's nothing really to worry about anyways. Like these are the fire reds, so there's four levels to cherry shrimp. And I think it's cherry shrimp. Can't remember what the second one is. Then there's fire reds, then there's painted fire reds. So this is like the third level, the third best. The only one other than that's the painted fire reds. And there's a way you can tell by looking at their color. So it's just like the outside of their color is like red, then they'd probably just be like a cherry shrimp. But if you can see the red like deep on the inside of their body too, then they're probably a more high-end shrimp. Man. But that's about all I got. I just wanted to document this basically so I can keep track of it, keep progress. I kind of wish I would have did it when I was setting it up. At least made like a edited video for it. Which I mean, I had these three tanks already. That's why I just went ahead and put them all up there. It wasn't like me buying one at a time or something. As you can see right here, there's that koi angel. He's dancing because he thought I was going to feed him. Show all my shrimp. I mean, this is all of them. See, that's a male right there. Tell because its color isn't as deep as right there. That's a female. I mean, her color is just amazing. And then there's a thing male right there. They actually hold eggs, but when they have them, they come out alive. You can see them like when you can actually see the eggs when they're holding. It's pretty cool. Like they have in their belly and then they drop down to what's called like the skirt. And I have these Indian almond leaves right here. Just trying to grow some microbacteria for them to eat. This one won't stay on though, so the suction cup's gone bad on me. And this is that shrimp condo I got out of my aquarium box. What I'm thinking about doing is start putting their food in there. That way I can see if they are overeating or not eating at all. That way it'd be easy for me to clean it up. Yeah, they actually climb around on this thing. Two of my ghost shrimp have green balls in their body. Not sure if they're eggs. I'm not sure. That'd probably be something you can Google. I've never kept ghost shrimp. I never thought I would keep shrimp until, I don't know, I just started breeding. What actually got me into breeding was my angelfish. The first time they ever laid eggs, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I gotta start breeding. Oh. You can start to see a little bit of color on these guys. It's hard to see them because they're so small. I have a red flame sword and a crypt wintie. No, I haven't. Actually, every time they've spawned for me, they have eaten the eggs. Once I get this rack going more, I may dedicate a tank to raising angelfish eggs. So instead of trying to let them raise them, because they're obviously bad parents, I am going to pull them and then just put them in that 10 gallon or, yeah, 10 gallon and hatch them out and then have a bigger tank dedicated for grow out. And that way I could control my inventory as well. Because one thing you don't want is to overpopulate yourself with fish. So that could be bad for your tanks as well as yourself. And you don't want to put more work on yourself than you can handle, and you don't want to have so many fish in your tank that it's overcrowded and ends up killing them. How do you breed shrimp? You just get shrimp, make sure your water parameters are good, give them places to hide. The biggest thing that I have heard and have seen is like tank size to shrimp ratio. So like if you have a 10 gallon, you're going to want at least 10 or 12 shrimp. If you have a 40 gallon, you're going to want like 40 or 50 shrimp. Because if you put 4 shrimp in a 40 gallon tank, they might not ever see each other. You never know. You just want to make it populated enough where it gives them a chance to breed. I mean, they're going to breed if your water parameters are good. Got two snails breeding right there. I don't know if snails breed, but they're always say that's what they're doing. And there's more babies every day, so if you guys want any pest snails, let me know. They're good for cleaning algae. Um, I mean, I wouldn't say anything. They would just have different colored babies. I mean, it wouldn't be like red and yellow, like a shrimp that nobody's ever seen before. It just wouldn't have any true color. But that's about all I got. Gotta get ready to go to work. I wish I could do this all day long, but I have to have another job. Hopefully it could support me one day, but until then. Where am I from? I am from southern Indiana. My site should be up soon. I got everything for it. I just got to find the template I want to use and put it together. You can see I've been working hard on it. Oh, this is a Shrimp King food. I just got Shrimp King mineral. I will be selling both as long as my inventory's good enough. I got that little 5-pack, 5 different foods, so they're really seeming to love it. You guys have any last questions before I hop off here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, man, whenever I get the site up and going, I will definitely hop on here and tell you about it. So, just make sure you're notified, and it'll be pretty soon. Once I get a couple days off, it should be up and going. What are your guys' thoughts on like high-end strains of guppies? Like, would you pay, I don't know, 50 or 60 bucks for 2 or 3 guppies? Like, really, really nice guppies. Learning to fish keep. What's up, man? Welcome to the Otter Creek fam. 50, not 15. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I mean, it's just high end. High end guppies are expensive, and I don't think people would pay the money for them because you can get just regular mutt guppies that are just as pretty and are gonna do the same exact thing. Yeah, I mean like top of the line guppies. Like Dumbo ear, purple mosaic dragons. Am I breeding guppies? Yes, I am. You can see I got all kinds of guppy fry. You can see those little half blacks that came from this mama right here. No, guppies aren't pricey at all. I mean, they're probably one of the least expensive fish out there, but there are pure strains that people have bred that they are just outrageous. I'm talking like over $100 for a trio. I mean, I thought about getting some and breeding them just for myself and maybe giving some pairs or some trios out to Otter Creek fam. Just because I think that would be an awesome way to show my supporters love. Like, look at that tail on that little female right there. Gorgeous. Yeah, Dumbo guppies. Yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, I agree about the hardiness of guppies. I mean, some are. The the pure lines that haven't been bred with a bunch of different other kinds aren't hardy at all. You have mosaic dumbos. Yeah, those are expensive fish. Yeah, I agree with you on the hardiness. I mean, like especially pure lines that haven't been bred with anything else. I mean, they aren't hardy at all. They're very easily, very easily you could kill them. But like mutt guppies that just breed with all kinds of other guppies, those are the ones that are hardy because their gene pool is just. Yeah, I actually had like I bought like six, no, 10 neon tetras, and I lost every single one of them within like 2 weeks. And I even quarantined them and everything. I think it was just me quarantining them and giving them meds. It just killed them. People are too worried about making money. And what I mean by that is people would rather make $1 than actually produce and give quality fish. And that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I don't care how much money it would take. I just want to give some quality fish and provide a good experience for those who are just starting out in the hobby or even have been in the hobby for a while. Yeah, I mean, people import, I don't know how many fish, just millions, and they just transfer from tank to tank. And just, they get so sick they can't keep up with it. Then when you try to treat them, it just kills them. Yeah, I hope so, man. Like I said, especially since I haven't sent any orders out yet, like the first people that start ordering from me, they're gonna get hooked up. Just because I'm trying to make a good impression for myself, and I'm trying to provide quality fish and want people to keep coming back. Seen that store in Germany? Uh, I'm not sure. I think I have. I can't remember. Can't remember which one you're talking about. I'm thinking of the ones in when he goes to China, but let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. But other than that, I gotta get ready to go to work, guys. I appreciate you stopping by, having some fish conversations with me. Chain store? Huh, I'll have to check it out for sure. Yeah, have fun at work. It's gonna be hot, but whoop, whoop, whoop. Learn to fish keep. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out your channel too. I subscribe to everybody just because I love seeing fish videos every day. Like if you stop by here and watch this video and you're a fish head and you don't subscribe, I mean that's crazy because I'm gonna keep putting out videos, and the first ones that join the Otter Creek fam, they're gonna get the most love. So I appreciate you guys, and Johnny, I'll let you know when that site goes up for sure. Gotta go to work. Until next time, see ya. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Peace.